What I'm trying to do is to make a significant difference in spaceflight and help make spaceflight accessible to almost anyone, said Elon Musk regarding his company SpaceX. SpaceX may remain a concept very far from reality for most average consumers, but Elon Musk isn't only making breakthroughs in space travel, as his company, Tesla, has the power to completely dethrone big oil in the automotive industry. Most of us use some form of automotive transportation in our daily lives, so Tesla's prevalence in its industry has huge repercussions for consumers, both economically and environmentally. I will be covering sustainability of production methods for Tesla's multitude of various models, as well as environmental ramifications for going electric, and consumer demand for electric vehicles and breakthroughs in Tesla's own practice regarding range and reliability that consumers need. First, the production of Tesla's batteries have drawn a somewhat negative connotation from skeptics of electric vehicles, assumedly based on the environmentally destructive process used to produce EV batteries in Asian countries. This belief is completely unfounded in the case of Tesla, given the fact that Tesla batteries have a far greater longevity than comparative units in mass production. Though it's agreed upon that the lithium-ion battery's prevalence in modern times is an environmentally destructive matter, this is purely from the lack of longevity and therefore mass production requirements for such batteries used in smartphones and other short-lived devices. China in particular has seen a major biomass loss in rivers and bodies of water affected by chemical byproducts of the lithium extraction process. Tesla currently has an expected 500,000 mile lifespan on their batteries, but recent announcements by the brand indicate that they are working towards achieving a life expectancy of 1 million miles, with prototype batteries showing a 10% loss in capacity at that milestone. Tesla has also pledged to sustainably source the lithium used in their batteries, with production facilities only in the US and Japan, whose green laws are arguably stricter than our own. This practice, commonly used now, involves heating a lithium-rich brine pumped from the earth, which is arguably more environmentally friendly than from solid rock, but still receives flack due to the heating process used to speed up the concentration of said substance and pollution of nearby waterways through that method. Tesla's pledge includes the use of seawater in controlled areas to reduce the negative environmental impacts associated with the production process. Tesla may not have all the answers to sustaining life on our planet, but Elon Musk has forced the company through great leaps to ensure that Tesla is moving in the right direction on these issues and doing their part to do the unthinkable in an economically dominated industry by putting moralistic reasoning over fiscal benefit. Secondly, it's important to consider the changes within consumer approval of electric vehicles and Tesla's short history to modern date, which will give us some indication of where they will go in the future. This not only involves the nature of models, but acting on consumer response and moving towards accessibility to the common automotive consumer. Consumer approval regarding electric vehicles has undoubtedly increased in the last decade, as manufacturers like Tesla provide a much wider range of vehicles than ever seen before, and analytics firms like HIS Market estimate growth to 7.6% of vehicle sales in 2025. Though that doesn't seem like an astounding number to many, one must look to the 1.3% of vehicle sales in 2018 and less than 0.5% of total vehicle sales in 2010. The trajectory of growth of electric vehicles are nothing short of exponential, with Tesla dominating 85% of fully electric vehicle sales, according to Consumer Reports' electric vehicle sales growth. In a huge step towards meeting consumer needs, Tesla has expanded their range of vehicles offered publicly, now including the 7-seated Model X SUV with more storage room than any other in its class, according to Tesla's website. EVs of the past years have primarily centered around compact cars and sedans, which are great in their own sense but don't widely cover the typical American consumer. Given the fact that SUVs and crossovers make up the top-selling automobile class in the US, Tesla has also gotten its door in the truck industry with the unveiling of the Tesla Cybertruck earlier this year and hopes to fulfill pre-orders by 2021, according to Tesla's website. Broadening consumer outreach is absolutely essential for any company's growth, and Tesla performs to match this with their output of a variety of models, reaching nearly every corner of consumer demand. Elon Musk has not only succeeded in providing the automotive industry with a baseline expectation for future electric vehicles that consumers will hold dear, but has also essentially provided the call to action within the US to look towards more sustainable energy sources, as seen in the shift in consumer approval of EVs over Tesla's lifespan. It is my hope that the light shed on Tesla through this report will enable consumers to take a more holistic look at electric vehicles and have a greater appreciation for Tesla, given how the automotive industry is overwhelmingly dominated by petrol engines and big oil. In today's business world, we constantly see both individuals and corporations who seek purely economic gains, but Elon Musk pushes this norm to the side through Tesla in favorability of renewable resources and a brighter future for those to come. Musk hasn't chosen the easiest path for Tesla's growth, which should be a huge flag for us as consumers to take a closer look at his path and in turn to better understand why Tesla and Elon Musk inherently don't follow the norm. Thank you. That is the entire speech. I do have a couple more sources. I'm recording from my laptop, so I will, I guess, incorporate them somehow into the video. Along with, so I've cited Tesla, Consumer Reports, their charts on sales growth. Then I have a topic on lithium's environmental impact based on a scientific journal. And then a third-party company covering Tesla's million-mile battery tech. And then one final, source showing the green laws between the U.S. and how Tesla actually follows these laws to a much stricter extent than other companies, which purely base themselves based on economical profit. And I was going to do this in front of my friends, and I tried to do it yesterday. I realized today will be a day late, which just goes to show me how flaky my friends are in that situation. But thank you for viewing, and I wish you well.